it kept always converging to two-step methods. It kind of tells us something that steps aren't always the most important thing, but it's more so the stages add the coefficients, while steps help us with the order. Here we have some fourth order methods, and I'm really going to go to the more important thing. Like I said before, Bernoulli methods have an order barrier of PSB less than or equal to 4. Well, if you actually incorporate only one time step in the past, we're actually able to hit fifth order methods with actually pretty useful coefficients of 0.4. But as we said before, sometimes the number of stages actually form. It was really weird, but sometimes the optimizer couldn't beat the eight stage method for k equals 2, and sometimes they keep converging back to lower step methods. In fact, although I'm presented up to fifth order here, we actually have up to ninth order methods, and we've actually been testing, and they're actually showing to be ninth order. They're just not the best out there yet, so I don't want to present on things that that I don't believe are optimal. So we're still pushing them. So quick conclusions. We were able to write an optimization script to find high order positivity preserving multi-step Bernoulli methods. These methods that I showed you were up to order 5, but in fact we have up to order 9. But I think my coefficients could be better and your time step restriction, so I'm still pushing our methods to get the best out there. And although this whole talk I really stressed about this whole idea is a positivity preserving aspect, these methods are not positivity preserving, but in fact SSP, strong stability preserving. So in fact, if your spatial discretization not only needs positivity, but if your spatial discretization has contractivity, total variation, or monotonicity preserving, this time stepping will preserve the properties that your spatial discretization has. So there's a wide availability to use these types of time stepping. But remember, these will only work as long as your spatial discretization forces these properties in. It can only keep what's already there. And that's it. Thank you.
Time for a couple of questions. Before I get into the technical questions, one thing I meant to ask all the speakers to do at the beginning, so this can be your first question, is to, when you introduce yourself, to say what stage of your mathematical career you're at, undergraduate, graduate, what year, what PhD versus master's, whatever the right thing might be. So let's have that one first.
Okay, so UMass Dartmouth, actually, I'll be graduating in December for my bachelor's.
Okay. Okay. Just one. I have one technical question before I let anyone else get a chance, and that is, what stops the classical RK4 from being positive? So, intuitively, like it's a linear.
It's the go-to
combination of.
I guess that my understanding was, I'm not like an expert on this, I'm more of a professor, but the idea is the forward-order time-stepping methods really have this inherent nature of this positivity preserving there. Mm-hmm. And you can't rewrite your fourth order, your 4-4 method and this convex combination of this fourth order. So there's nothing there that's telling it has to preserve this positivity. There's probably more to it. I don't know, I'm not going to try minutes ago. But it just can't be, it's not possible. Sorry.
So in fact, and run and IMCR will have a collaboration together. So for more complex system like the e-complex order equation, you can show that if we have the L2 stability for the velocity field, which means the energy stability, then a convex combination of the fourth order would also have the global L2 stability.
Yeah,
okay.
Sorry.
That's all right.
If you want to...
No.
Information reference.
Any... I should let the audience have a chance to ask questions.
Anyone? Questions? Yes.
So following on the last point that you had in the last slide, I think, can you say within any context set, you start with context, you say context set?
I can hear you.
So positive preserving.
So yeah.
That, but it also means saying in any context set that you start out. Is that correct?
Any convex combination, if you can rewrite anything as a convex combination of forward order, all the properties that forward order preserves in this convex combination will be held. So it's just, they're called strong stability preserving methods. But you have to, after I've proven, you have to start off with the basis of a forward order time stepping. You can't just take anything that has properties and take convex combinational. It's in the nature of the stuff.
Well, I think we ought to try and stay on schedule, so let's thank Zachary again. And pull your look up and your title slide up and